We set the car up. We have a front wheel speed sensor. You tell it the amount of trigger points. For the front differential, there's 7 pickups. And do the math conversion to make it from inches to miles. And the ECU will understand it. Once it's up and running, when you spin it, it just picks up mile an hour. It knows over the course of a mile how many revolutions it has, and then it calculates that based off of the amount of trigger points you have. With this, we're using the rear wheel speed for a ground speed limiter. If we wanted to do traction control, you can have wheel speed A or digital input 1 versus digital input 2, and you can set up a table with a slip percentage based off of mile an hour or based off of a timer or whatnot. So say you're putting down a ton more power in 3rd or 4th gear at a certain mile an hour, you can set the slip percentage to allow for more wheel slip, front versus rear, or less wheel slip depending on the point you are on the track. So if you have it, say, on the front wheel speed, if you're trying to gradually increase boost and you have it on a driven wheel speed, when you spin the tire, it's essentially going to just make more boost and spin the tire harder. It is a linear acceleration. It's never going to spin. The wheel speed will go from 0 to, in this particular car case, 170, 175, 180 miles an hour. It's not going to accelerate any harder than it's going to do it because we have the wheel speed set up, What are you doing? Just making small adjustments around 80, 90 kPa in the mid-range because I haven't had enough time to just sit here and make any adjustments. Fuel map's not finished yet, but all this in here, I just haven't done any drivability. Most everything that I was doing was just all up in the higher RPM, higher load tables. It'll do pit driving for now. It's a little fat down low just so it'll drive smooth. Basically what we had to do on this particular run, you go to adjust functions, then boost control. In the aim boost we have wheel speed, basically calculated gear ratio off the rear wheel speed versus RPM. We've had the car at 15% duty at the lower portion of first gear, ramping up to 20% duty, so that when you make a linear shift, it'll be down in the 20s. When it comes down, from here it'll come across and then up, 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 up. Searching